In the vibrant landscape of Sanatan Dharma, there exists a festival not woven with gold or silver, but with threads of love, duty, and protection. A festival called Raksha Bandhan. It begins with the gentle flutter of silk thread, but what it binds is far greater: hearts, families, and divine promises. Let me take you on a journey through timeless tales that define this sacred tradition. The story of Draupadi and Krishna. Long ago, in the halls of Hastinapura, a cruel game of dice left Queen Draupadi at the mercy of the wicked. Her dignity was being torn away in full view of the court. But far away, Lord Krishna felt her silent call. You see, once Krishna had injured his finger and Draupadi had torn a piece of a sari to bandage it without a second thought. That little act of love had not gone unnoticed. Now, when Draupadi stood helpless, Krishna returned her favor. Her sari became endless. No matter how much it was pulled, it never ended. Her honor was preserved by the grace of the divine. She hadn't tied a Rakhi, but she had tied a bond, and Krishna never forgot. The story of Indra and Indrani. In the celestial realms, a fierce battle was underway. The gods were losing to the demons. Indra, the king of gods, stood weary and anxious. His queen Indrani could sense his dread. With sacred mantras on her lips and unwavering faith in her heart, she tied a protective thread on Indra's wrist. That Raksha Sutra, charged with divine energy, was more than a thread. It was her prayer, her vow. Invigorated by her love and protected by her blessing, Indra returned to the battlefield and emerged victorious. From this story, Raksha Bandhan was born not just as bond of love, but as a shield in times of war. The tale of Yamuna and Yama. The river Yamuna once longed to see her brother Yama, the god of death. When he finally came to visit, she welcomed him with love, tied a Rakhi to his wrist, and offered him his sweets. Yama, moved by her affection, granted a blessing that any brother whose sister tied a Rakhi with love would be gifted a long, healthy life. Even death bowed to the power of sibling love that day. Raksha Bandhan became not just a ritual, but a bridge between the living and the eternal. The story of Bali and Lakshmi. When Lord Vishnu incarnated as Vamana and humbled the mighty king Bali, he sent him to rule the underworld. But Vishnu, honoring Bali's devotion, agreed to stay with him as his gatekeeper. Back in Vaikuntha, goddess Lakshmi missed her beloved. Disguising herself as a Brahmin woman, she went to Bali and tied a Rakhi to his wrist. When Bali asked her what she desired, she revealed her identity and said, "I want my husband back." Bali, moved by her devotion, released Lord Vishnu. This tale reminds us of Raksha Bandhan that can also be a gentle trick of love, a bond formed through wit, grace, and devotion. The story of Krishna and Subhadra. Though scriptures may not detail it with a Rakhi, the bond between Krishna and his sister Subhadra was as deep as the ocean. He watched over her, laughed with her, protected her, and guided her. Their bond became a symbol of what it means to be a sibling, to care unconditionally. Today, when a sister ties a Rakhi, it echoes that silent, powerful promise made by Krishna himself. I will always be there for you. So, dear listener, Raksha Bandhan is not merely a festival of tying threads. It is a sacred act of trust, a vow of protection, a celebration of love that transcends time. Whether it was Draupadi and Krishna, Indrani and Indra, Yamuna and Yama, Lakshmi and Bali, or Krishna and Subhadra, the stories may differ, but the essence remains the same. When a sister ties a Rakhi, she ties her heart, and when a brother accepts it, he binds his soul to her protection. Raksha Bandhan is a thread not of silk but of eternal Sanatan truth.